talk about memory for a moment. The thing that distinguishes us is, as a creature, is the depth of our memory potential. And it is our capacity to remember that is the bedrock of our self-reflected consciousness. Now, obviously, there are other attributes involved in all of that, but it is something to grasp that without memory, there is no potential for humanity to transform. There isn't. That is, memory is an absolutely essential ingredient. Now, I want you to look very carefully at this circuit, and I want you to see something in this circuit that should stand out and scream at you, is that there is absolutely no individuality in this circuit. None. I mean, none. Now, individuality is mutative. It is specifically mutative, like the illustration that I just gave you where I showed you the cellular construct of the 15-5, and I said that the 3 is missing. The individuality, the potential of mutation is missing. In other words, one of the things to really grasp about memory is that memory is the way in which we handle the status quo. I've often talked about collective circuitry as being Solomon's circuitry, nothing new under the sun. When you're dealing with the collective, whether it is logical or abstract, it is only operating on, what is, not anything else. It deals with what is there in the Maya. And memory is a way of holding on to the Maya. I mean, after all, this is the construct that matters for our personalities, that we can make sense out of the Maya. It would be difficult to imagine what it would be like if you were stripped of all of your memory and you were suddenly to awaken in a world that you did not recognize, because you would not recognize it. You would not recognize, in a sense, what objects are. You would not be able to communicate. You would have enormous problems in terms of just your basic orientation, and in order to survive, you would be driven by the deepest and most uncomfortable in a sense, the survival drive, and just survival drive. I mean, memory is what it's all about. We know the tragedy, that is, we know it in modern times, the tragedy of Alzheimer's disease. It is a frightening thing for most human beings to watch a parent that has been vital and mentally active, suddenly not be able to recognize them or to know where they are, or, on and on and on. And we see this incredible breakdown in that sense in their humanness. They lose their humanness. And of course, it is our memory that holds us together.